EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So UNLV's offense will be first on the attack. And let's take a look at Jaden Thomas. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The play fake. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back. It's Hayes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. Got it, looking for the first down. Got enough space, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Follows his blocks, H. Scott. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Moves the pocket. It's Hayes. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Off-play action. Fires to the right. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get much going so far, punting it away on both possessions. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Straight ahead, it's Thomas. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyons. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Thomas. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option one, taking away option two. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Walker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Inside the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. The fake and wants to throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. An 84-yard drive there, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Running inside, it's Scott. He's got enough. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Complete to Williams over the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Wants to throw on first. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, it's Scott. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hits the hole, it's Thomas. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Right at the line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There he goes. He's at the 50. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Lions. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hits inside, it's Scott. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for open space. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Unloads to the wideout and wings it incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Got his man.
Well, that's one the defender would love to have back. Great coverage there in the corner route. That's a 50-50 ball. He just has to do a better job high pointing it at the top. The receiver beat him to the ball and made a big play.
Powers inside. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Snags it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
In the red area, it's Scott. Defense all over it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on. Gets rid of it. And he gets it away.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Lions. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Left side is Collins. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
On target to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown, North Dakota State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the quick grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's going to take off. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3rd and 10. He's looking to pass. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Walker. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. At the 35, he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Wants to go up top on second down. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On the move, it's Scott. He's got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Sooners with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
To the air, it's Hayes. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyons. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second and long here. The run inside. It's Thomas. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Motion from the wideout. Working the ground game. Driven back.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Fires downfield. He's got it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. First down and 5 after the penalty. Now they'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Quick give. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Vegas. That one will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Straight ahead, it's Scott. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Looking to pass, it's Hayes. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Right here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to take it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Hard running there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running inside, it's Thomas. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down.
Neutral zone is on that defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. He'll keep it himself. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he made the extra point without problem. Here he comes with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. Momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to fake. Got it in the middle, it's Collins. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Unloads in the nick of time.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. Unloads to the right. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Out wide left, it's Burnett. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Scott. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Scott. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Hayes. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Rebels offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Thomas. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I tell you what, man, the defense really needed a play. They had to have something go right. Down by 2 possessions. They do what they haven't done in this football game. They forced the turnover. Now set their offense up to hopefully get right back in this football game.
Great place to start for this offense. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the tight end. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Hits inside. It's Thomas. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They'll go to the counter. Pass to 6. Still running at the 40. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Rebels. Rolled his way into the end zone. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Cuts it upfield. It's Scott. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Moves to his right. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Line gets set, 1st down. Look out! And they got him.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And now they'll have to dial something up on 3rd down after the incompletion. Sets his feet, it's Hayes. He's not afraid to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Burnett. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Lyons.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quarterback keep. Shakes off the defender. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Push is ahead. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNLV. And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything, and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the air, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. The officials stop the clock for the 2 minutes. And the offense is that much closer to victory. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They go right back to their man on second and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.